We're in the kitchen now with executive chef, master chef Robert Salina from City Dock this morning at Waterside.
Yes.
And I should probably stop talking because you've got a lot going on. We're going to make some city sliders, and then we're also making some crab cakes. But we're going to start with the crab cakes, and let's talk about the ingredients you have gathered right here.
Okay, the ingredients that I have is, of course, the jumbo lump crab meat. That's what you have to use. You can't use anything less than that. It's like building a brick house with wood. It doesn't work. You know, well, that's the same thing here.
Contrary to what anybody would say, you have to have the jumbo
lump.
You
have to have the jumbo lump, because when you get into a crab cake, you're looking for the crab meat. You don't want to have to look like shredded wheat and try to find it. You want to have it stand right out. So that's what we do at the City Dock, is we use nothing but the finest ingredients. Our crab meat comes from Phillips. That's the #1 company. They guarantee 99.9% shell-free, so it's good for us that we don't have to worry about what the product is.
Oh, good to know.
And, of course, then we have our seasoning breadcrumb, our Old Bay, our mustard. You can use Dijon mustard. You can use a ground mustard. You can use French's mustard, depending on your palate and your taste. Regular mayonnaise, I wouldn't recommend a brand, Hellman's, but I would, you know, that's probably the best brand that you want to use.
Okay.
We mix it all together, then we top it off with a chili mango salsa that we make. It's got a little bit of a bite to it, so, you know, be prepared for after your mouth is burning, you'll know why.
There's a reason for that.
There's a reason, yes.
All right, and you said earlier that you'd be giving a lot of your secrets for us.
Yes, all except the secret ingredient, which there isn't any, because I'm giving it to you all. So, you know, if you don't, when you come to the restaurant, and if we don't come to the restaurant, then I'll know why, because you got all my ingredients, and you're making your own crab cakes.
We have all the tricks.
All the tricks are here.
So where do we start?
All right, first off, I'm going to go ahead and put the crab cake to the side. I'm going to watch it so nobody picks at it while I'm doing it.
That would be me, huh?
Yeah, see?
So you make all the ingredients, and we've heard over the last few days, I mean, the wet ingredients versus the dry ingredients, and what is your take on this?
All the wet goes in first, because you want to have a blend.
Oh, something to
put it together, hold on to, right. And then I go ahead and put the lemon juice in. I've added the mustard and the Dijon mustard, and I'll go ahead and mix that in.
And the mayonnaise.
And mayonnaise. Get all that together so it mixes well.
All right, here, let me do that, if I may, unless
if I do it wrong. Start cooking now. And here goes the Old Bay.
The Old Bay goes in. That's quite a bit of Old Bay. But then you're making. That's true. Then again, you're making quite a few crab cakes, so it's okay.
Okay, now what we're looking for is that golden color. That's how I tell. I'm Italian, and everything is with our hands, you know. So I look at it and I can see that that's the color, a golden color that I'm looking for. Then I'll go ahead and add the crab cake. Now you have to stop stirring.
Okay, now I have to stop.
That's
when I back up.
Because you're going to mess everything.
I know. Because I have to fold it in,
right? Have to fold it in, and I'm putting in the breadcrumb. Now I take my time. It's usually a cup of breadcrumb, but I will try to go and blend it in. Don't try to mix it up, because then, as I said, all the money that you put into this, you're not going to see it because it's going to be all broken up. But what you want is a consistency that it'll stay together when you cook it, and that's what we're trying to do.
Okay, so you're trying to keep the lumps together a little bit, or at least
keep it so when somebody cuts it with a fork, they're saying, "Wow, look at the crab meat." Well, that's what they pay for, you know.
Right.
And there it is. And there it is. It's ready to go.
So this is when we put them in. We pour them into balls and.
Well, I use a 2-ounce scoop.
Very nice. Do you need a plate?
Yes, please.
One. Let's see. Here's one right here.
Right there.
Okay, a 2-ounce scoop.
And there it is. And then we just go ahead and we put it into the oven. We cook it for 375 for about 12 to 15 minutes. While it's in the oven, I'll go ahead and baste it a couple times with clarified butter to give it that golden look. And then it's ready to go.
That's it. Those are all the secrets. That's pretty good.
That's everything. I can't believe I'm doing this. But anyway, that's how it is.
So next